Hello guys, welcome to an episode of Aslan Speaks, and today the topic is laws of abundance. I'm all about self-mastery, or becoming your best version, or some circles become your highest self. And my goal in life is to share wisdom and knowledge with you guys out there so you can better your life. And I ask you, do you want to better your life? I ask you, what steps are you doing or implementing in your life to better your life? What actions are you taking to better your life? What things in your life are you cutting out to better your life? Meaning there's things that you have to do. Sorry, my cat is messing with me while I'm recording this. Like there's certain things you need to cut out of your life, like certain steps or actions, certain behaviors. Are there certain behaviors that are holding you back from abundance or living a better, more fulfilled life? And you all intuitively know what you need to do and what you do not need to do to fix or better your life. And I encourage you all, there's probably 1,000 people who see the title of this video and they skip it. And for those who do not skip it and actually click on it, it's probably meant for you. I don't hold all the answers to life. I'm just another human being on this journey as well. And I stumble and fall just like the rest of us. But all is mind. And self-mastery begins to learn that in this life there's universal laws or certain programs that govern everything. Just like you toss a brick off of a building, there's a law called it's gravity, and that brick's gonna fall down, and there will be some type of effect when it hits the sidewalk. Once you start to learn self-mastery, my friends, you're gonna learn that you can start controlling your life way better. So with further ado, here are the laws of abundance. Everything, yes, everything in our physical universe is made of energy. Guys, we are made of energy. One of the things that you guys are probably watching is abundance is you probably want lots of money, right? Well, you take your physical labor energy and you work all day expelling your energy to generate a paycheck. So your energy turns into money, basically. You gotta be mindful of what you're expending your energy. Everything in this universe is made of energy, guys, and it exists in various forms. Each of us radiate our own energy. Yes, and as I encourage you guys, be radiant in life. For example, when you come in contact with someone who's angry or negative, right? That energy, you can feel that anger like emanating out of them. You can feel that negative energy or that naysayer energy out of them. You just walk up to them, and all you guys souls tell you this. You got that intuitive compass in you, and they're like, "Hey, this person, there's something off here." It's their energy. What they radiate outwards. And you got to be mindful of that. Every person you come in contact with, what radiates towards you? What energy vibes? What vibes are you picking up on? And so you'll come across a person who is angry or negative, and and you sense like a repellent, like it repels you type of energy. The same is true when you come in contact with somebody who's positive and happy. You feel a magnetic pull towards them, an energetic magnetic pull. Instead of being repelled, you get pulled. Because their energy is feeling good. It links up to you. You synchronize with that energy. You're drawn to him or her because he or she has positive or light energy. Now you can view the negative Nancy or whoever gets that negative or dark or angry kind of energy or that anxious energy as just darkness. And what do you choose is what reflects back to you. You can choose the darkness energy, because if you surround yourself with the negative energy, most likely you'll become negative energy filled, so to speak. You may have heard of the law of attraction. In some of my other videos, I talk about the law of attraction. Like attracts like. And your thoughts, words, actions are mirrored back to you through your experiences. So I'm going to repeat that. This is very important to get into your brain or into your beingness. To live this, think this every day. And be conscious of this every day. Like attracts like, and your thoughts, words, and actions are mirrored back to you through your experiences. So things are mirrored back to you. Like attracts like. If you're a positive, happy-go-lucky person and you radiate love and happiness, for the most part, you'll attract or mirror back to you happiness and love and positivity. Through our other less well-known, there's also lesser-known universal laws, guys, including the law of least effort. Our focus in this section is specifically on the 12 universal laws of spiritual money. So this is the laws of abundance, basically, guys. So, law 1, law of abundance. Abundance is your natural state. Guys, you gotta view this like, if you got what you want in life, you won't get it until you become it. You have to stop telling the universe, or day after day you're just draining, I'm not worthy of getting $1 million. I'm not worthy of a good job. I'm gonna be a slave to this being a cook all day long and flipping burgers all day long. That is your mentality. Change your mentality. Change your thinking. When you change your thinking, you change your life. So our natural state is abundance. We are from the divine spark of creator, or God, or source. And everything, God, if you are biblical or Christian, God created the world in 6 days. So he created everything on this planet in 6 days and rested on the 7th. And so that's how powerful he was. He could create all this like that, with a split of eye. And you are made of the same stuff. And we were born into a world where we're taught that we're programmed that we are in lack. We don't have. We don't deserve. And that we were taught to always chase after something. But our natural state is abundance. So if you want love in your life, then your natural state is become that love within you first. Love thyself. Not in a selfish way, but just be a loving human being. When you become a loving human being, you got the abundance of love within you. You attract love into from your external world into your reality. So become what you want. Noticing that the abundance you already have is in your life enables you to receive more. Now, that's a powerful statement. Noticing the abundance that you already have allows you to receive more. The problem is we sit there in our lives and we dwell on what we don't have over and over and over again. We don't have a good relationship. Or you keep dwelling on you have all these partners in life and they keep breaking up with you. Something you's broken. Well, if you keep dwelling on that, you in a way you're mirroring that back to you, so you just get more of the same to you. So realize that you already have the greatness in your life. Think of the friends, family, and lovers that you do have that are awesome. So realize what you already have and what abundance you already have enables you to have more. The opposite is also true. By only noticing what you don't have, you attract more scarcity. So my friends out there who are listening to this, By only noticing what you don't have, you attract to you more scarcity. You know, I always tell people out there, like, when they're like, I can't afford this, I'm in lack, or when you're just constantly in that state, that's negative thinking, and you just attract more of that to you. You attract more lack to you. Be abundant. Be radiant. Be loving. Be positive. Just think that you are God's gift, and not in a cocky way, but in a positive, loving way. Hey, for every dollar I send out, I get $1 back or $2 back. Be positive. So you attract more scarcity if you keep dwelling on lack. If you believe that you have to struggle to make money, so if you believe you have to struggle to make money, then the way you'll receive money is by struggling to gain it. Yet if you truly believe that abundance is your natural state, your experiences will naturally lead to this. So I've learned this, guys, in my life, where when I was in my early 20s, man, I always was like, man, I'm not happy with this job. I used to make pizzas. I used to be like a kind of like an assistant manager at a pizza place. And I made pizzas all day. And I only made $7 an hour. And I had to work all 4 weeks to save up I got paid every 2 weeks. And I had to save up every 2 weeks I had to save each paycheck just to pay my rent. And basically, I struggled every month. And then my mindset was struggling. And I didn't realize at the time my own thoughts and feelings and my own actions were self-sabotaging my success. You got to stop self-sabotaging your success. Change your thinking. Change your emotion. If you're not happy with a job and you're struggling with the job, change the job. Always climb the ladder in life. Stop staying at the bottom rung and think, oh, this is all I'm worthy of, is this bottom tier in life. And you won't know if you're good enough until you start climbing and trying to get better positions. People stay stuck at the same job for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but literally it takes an hour a day to fill out a different resumes and try to see if you get something else. Guys, the key is this. Shift your beliefs towards abundance and expect to experience that ease and flow. You are abundance. You are from the divine creator. That spark of life that created the stars, the trees, the air, the earth is living within you. Know how powerful you really are. So learn to shift. Become abundance. Abundance and positivity. So that means your thoughts, your actions, and feelings are always positive. Be abundant. And then it mirrors back to you. Law number 2. Are you ready for this? Law number 2. All right. The law of attention. Guys, what you put your focus on the most is what you attract most back to you. So if you dwell on that negativity over and over again, you're going to attract more of that negativity. Whatever you give your attention to manifest, so focused on positive thoughts as often as you can. So focus on positive thoughts as often as you can. At the same time, commit your goals and dreams and don't overanalyze everything. Stop overanalyzing. Think positive, like, hey, I will attract my dream job. I'll attract my dream girl. I'll attract a steady, good income and have a good, decent bank account or that car. And just leave it. Think positive, be abundant, and just think it for a second or two. And then release it and just trust that it'll be brought to you. But what happens is we overanalyze. We sit there, we dwell on it, and then slowly that positive thinking starts turning into that little bit of fear, that little bit of doubt. So stop overanalyzing. Because doing so can block your energy flow. The law of attention concerns the focus of your thoughts, words, actions, and is closely tied to the law of attraction. If you give your attention to worry or fear, you bring it into your experience. Therefore, watch what you focus on. So pay attention to your focus. I've been there. You got to change your thinking, change your feeling. Stop overanalyzing. Be conscious of what you're focusing on. Be mindful of, hey, when your dreams and goals starts turning into fears and doubts, recognize, hey, listen, these thoughts that I'm having, these feelings, and they're not so happy or positive anymore. They're starting to be filled with fear and doubt. Let's switch it back to positivity. The law of attention, guys. What you focus on, you attract most to you. So focus on positive thoughts and feelings and actions. Because you can't make anything or create anything if you don't. You can think it all day long in your mind. But if you don't actually take the steps to do it, so if you want a better job, you can't stand the one you have. So you just think, hey, I'm gonna get a great, amazing job, and maybe I'll get a job that's double the salary that I'm making now. And you just put it out there, and then what you do, you take action, and that action is, hey, I'm gonna create a really good resume and send them out to all the jobs that they're in the field that I'm interested in. That's the action you're taking. And then you just stay positive. You just trust the universe that it might bring it back to you. So the key tip in the law of attention is this. Positive energy always has a higher and more positive charge than negative energy. So focus on being positive as much as often as you can. So positive thinking has a more positive charge than a negative thing, and so you attract more to you. But if you bring that negativity into the situation, you are self-sabotaging. When you bring that fear, that doubt into your mind or your feelings, you are self-sabotaging yourself. So pay attention what you focus on. Guys, you are awesome beings. You're amazing humans. Realize the abundance that you have in your life. Realize be thankful for that friend or a family member or that lover that is in your life that has stuck by your side. Don't dwell on the ones that escaped you. They're not worthy. I came across a quote the other day. People who truly love you won't abandon you. And the people who abandon you only abandon you because they were using you. And I don't know if I twisted that quote around, but the thought is, a lot of times people come and go in our life, and certain people really hurt you. Well, the people who abandoned you in your life were just using you. They didn't really love you. And the thing about it, all the ones who truly love you, they're in your life right now. You can call them tomorrow. You can call them right now. You can go see them tomorrow. Or they'll always be there for you. You may not even see them for a year or two, but you call them or you drive to their house, they'll be there for you. So be thankful for what you do have, guys. Be thankful for what you do have. Law number 3, the law of attraction. Your experiences are affected by this law. Because what you focus your thoughts on expands, you'll receive experiences that correspond with what your dominant thoughts and emotions are. So what you think you attract to you, basically your dominant thoughts. So if you have dominant thoughts of positivity and abundance, that's what you're going to attract for the most part. If you have dominant thoughts of negativity, lack, struggle, strife, brokenness, emptiness, depression, anxiety, that's what you're going to attract to you. When you think of positive things, you accelerate the process of having more positive experiences. Particularly when you express gratitude for all the blessings you have already received. And that's one of the things in this universe is a lot of times some of the greatest things that you got in your life was given to you. But then you took them for granted. So basically the universe doesn't send you more gifts because you won't appreciate that. You don't acknowledge that. Gratitude, guys. Gratitude is one of the most powerful things. One of my daily habits is I make coffee and I go outside and I sit outside and I listen to the birds or the wind and soak up that sunlight, and I have my coffee. And one of the things I do is I do my daily prayers, and I try to be mindful and be grateful for all the things I do have. Be thankful, guys. Gratitude. When you start having more gratitude in your life for the things that you already received, and if you're conscious of all the greatness that you already got, then you'll most likely bring more greatness to you. Once you understand this law and begin to notice what you're paying attention to, so pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions, guys, which the universe mirrors back to you through your experiences. So everything's a mirror. So if you're constantly like, I see this throughout life where I've seen people just, because I'm like a healer, so to speak, guys. Or a lot of people come to me and they share their life struggles. I don't know, people open up easily to me. You know, I have that effect. Like I said though, but they can sense my energy. They can sense my beingness, and they could be like, hey, I feel safe. I know this when I speak my truth to this person that I feel safe around them. But through the years, I come across tons of people that like, oh, I can't stay in a steady relationship. Every 6 months, I jump to this person. A lot of it is if you use people, you get used. If you just treat people like notches in your belt, it may be a male or female, like, hey, oh, she's attractive or he's attractive and I just want him for lustful purposes, then guess what's going to happen? People are going to treat you like this. That same effect is going to happen to you, and you're going to be used and kicked to the curb just as quickly. You have to change through the law of attraction. So if you want a loving, truly caring, committed relationship through a friend or lover, then you have to be that first. So pay attention to what your dominant thoughts and feelings are. Because then you can start to create and shape the experiences that you want in all areas of life. And this includes money. Essentially, I know a person who's like especially gold diggers, so to speak. I see it all the time, where women are like, the dude's very unattractive, but for some reason this hottest woman's with this person because maybe they drive a Lamborghini or have a nice house and stuff, and it's like, basically you're with that person because you're feeling lack yourself. So the only way you could gain stuff is you're going to jump to somebody else and try to gain what they have. Because basically inside you, or inside that gold digger, they feel a lack of abundance inside. They feel a lack of wealth within. When you got to change it. Guys, change with your inside. You become wealthy inside when you fill your inside with love and gratitude and kindness and greatness and positivity. That is untouchable wealth. It's way better than materialism wealth. Essentially, the law of attraction operates on thoughts, words, emotions, and actions. Which, guys, I'm repeating this so you guys get it. So the universe mirrors back to you your own experience back to you. Everything's a mirror. So another way to view this is that energy flows out of your body like a signal or airwave or like a radio wave. So energy flows out of you. You emit a precise signal. And only the same kind of wavelength or radio signal will respond back to you. So that's why you see a lot of people who are drug addicts. And who do they date a lot of times in life? Or the same people on the same wavelength, the same rate frequency, other drug addicts. And you wonder why your life doesn't get any better because you haven't changed yourself. And you go for the same thing that is emanating from you. You could change what you emanate outward. If you learn, hey, I want to better my life, and I realize by doing drugs and drinking is holding me back from becoming the best version of myself, well, then I choose not to do those things no more. And then you change yourself, you change your energy, you change your vibration, and then you attract to you someone who doesn't do drugs or alcohol either. Change your vibration, change your frequency, change your thought and feeling, my friends. So what you radiate, you attract back to you. Guys, I've learned to change my life, and I radiate mostly positivity, and now like my life has changed so much for the better because I changed my frequency. And so I attract to me so much positivity because I choose to be positive myself. The law of attraction tends to be misunderstood as too simplistic, right? It's been, dude, the law of attraction has been very bent or misguided or led over the years. It is not a universal supply and delivery store. Rather, it's a dynamic tool to help you transform yourself to match the energy of what you want to create in your life. Since like attracts like, guys. Like attracts like. However, the law of attraction can be used for harming others or as a remedy to magically cure serious illness. Further, the law of attraction must be implemented properly. It isn't enough to simply think and say what you want and then do nothing to achieve it. You must be in an active participating. You have to be an active participant in creating it. This means that you must be open to paying attention to the signs and opportunities that come your way, and then take the opportune course of action. That basically means like be conscious of what you attract to, because you may have the opportunity for a new job opened up in your life, but you're not paying attention to it, so you don't open that door or take that leap for that new job. That happens to us all our lives. A lot of times, guys, you get that great lover in your life, who you deserve, but you're not conscious of it, and then you sabotage it and ruin it. And if you were just paying attention to what you had, or what the universe got you, and you knew, like me, I realize what the people are in my life, and I know why it was brought to me in my life. So pay attention. So if that doorway of happiness presents itself, pay attention, because you manifested it through the law of attraction, and open that door and take that leap. But often I don't know, I fear what's on the other side. I don't know if I'm going to like this job, or it's going to be it's not, I don't know if I could do it. And then you stay stuck where you are. Stop staying stuck. So the key to the law of attraction is this, guys. There's no creation without action. There's no creation, so you won't manifest your dreams or goals unless you take action or put the work or the energy into creating it. You want to build a house, you got to bust out a hammer. You want a solid relationship, then you have to build that relationship. You have to work towards it. You want a healthy partner? You have to be a healthy partner. You want more abundance in your life? Then you have to become abundant. If you blow money like it's like going out of style, then that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get money coming into you that comes to you and comes and goes like all wishy-washiness. So there's no creation without action. While having clarity is key, you must support it by taking intentional actions and being awake to the right opportunities. So be mindful of those right opportunities, guys. The universe sends us that certain people in your lives. Most people aren't aware of it. The universe sends you certain job opportunities. They send you things all the time, but most people are unaware of it, and they stay stuck in their little bubble. And then or a lot of times when the universe sends you something, you don't take it. You take it for granted. You treat it poorly, and then you lose it. You self-sabotage it. So the universe is like, "Well, I gave you such a great gift, and then you squandered it. So why should I give you another gift? Because you're going to squander it again." Guys, I ask you, has there been any person, a friend, family member, or lover that has been brought into your life and you squandered it? You treated that person badly? They showed you nothing but love and kindness, and you just took it for granted? And now, a year later, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years later, you're kicking yourself like... So why does the universe give you such a gift if you're not going to appreciate it? So I tell you guys, right now, change your life and say, if the universe or God gives me that great gift as a human being, a friend, lover, family member, I will not squander it. I will treat it accordingly and properly. And another universal law of abundance is the law of clarity. Ready for this one? When you're clear about your deepest desire and will, others respond accordingly. Whenever you deceive and sorry, I misread that. Whenever you're decisive and committed to a specific action, no one can stop you. One of my favorite sayings is never get in the way of a woman or man on a mission. Because when you're on a mission, when certain people are on a mission, they get it done. So guys, what in your life do you want to get done? You want another career, better career? Then get it done. Make that your mission and say, hey, I'm working at this job right now, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to get a new job. I want a better relationship, so first you gotta fix yourself. So maybe you need to get a haircut, dress a little bit better, change your actions, and attract to you a better girlfriend. Or you gotta stop going to the places that are toxic. Like maybe I see this all the time, guys, where men and women always go out to the bars or clubs for a relationship, and then it always falls apart. Well, maybe you need to go to a church, or maybe a yoga center, meditation center, or if you want a healthy partner, a lot of healthy people don't do toxic behaviors or consistently toxic behavior. Like they may go out and drink once in a while, but they don't do it 3, 4, or 5 times a week. They're too busy living their life. They're too busy focusing on bettering their life. So if you want a better partner, then you gotta find better atmospheres. Never get in the way of. So what is your mission, guys? Never get in the way of a man or woman on a mission. So become your mission. On the other hand, when you lack clarity, you feel confused or frustrated, and this ties up your personal energy. So we are energetic beings, but when your mind is spinning this way and that way, it's foggy, and you don't know where to go. You want purpose, you want your dreams, you want your goals to come true, but at one moment you're thinking this, then one moment you're thinking that. One moment you're positive, one moment you're negative. You gotta change it and get clear. Find clarity in your life. Find your mission and stick to that mission. Reason a lot of businesses fail, why a lot of certain things fail in your life, because you give it, at first you're like, I'm giving it 100% of my attention and focus, and then you start doing that, and then a week, 2 weeks, 6 months down the road, you stop giving it your 100% and you start giving it 90, 80, and then 20, 30, whatever percentage, lower and lower, and the next thing you know, you're not even putting your energy into that anymore. You're putting your energy over here to something else, and that fails. Guys, everything I accomplish in my life is because I give my 100 all. When I want to be a published writer, even though I struggled really badly and wanted to give up at moments in time, I fought through it, gave it all my energy, and I kept working on it, and I became a published writer. And some of my books took me a year or 2 or even 3 years to write, but I kept at it. So learn to gain clarity, get rid of that wishy-washiness in your own mind, that self-doubt, that fear, or jumping from this dream to that dream. Pick one dream, one goal at a time, and accomplish it. Then when you accomplish that one, you can move on to the next. The key to this law is the moment you make a clear decision that aligns with your highest purpose, this action sends a powerful energy to the universe, and your path lights up, allowing you to take the next step. Guys, I started living my purpose in life, and year after year, my life gets better and better because I have found my purpose. I found my mission, and I keep pursuing it and not letting. I found clarity, guys. Sorry, my cat keeps attacking my feet here. Hold on, let me show you my kitty. Hey guys, this is Belle. Side note, she's a little distracting, so she needs some love. She stop recording and give me some lovin's. All right. Another law is this. The law of flow. Oh, my back's hurting too. All right, the law of flow. And guys, I'm human. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just winging it, So take it as you may. The law of flow. Universal energy flows downstream like a river. If the flow is blocked, the river overflows. This is also the case with your emotions. If you keep anger, fear, doubt, worry, and more suppressed, like more emotions suppressed within you, it's only a matter of time before your emotions overflow in negative ways. This is how your immune system can become compromised. A lot of things in your life, guys, is energy based off your emotions and energies. And we all have that where we're in that anger, fear, doubt, worry, and we suppress it, and guess what? And then at some point it erupts like a volcano, and sometimes we lash it out on somebody that we love. Learn to master your emotions and not suppress them as much. If you're angry or someone's upset, you can speak. Hey, you go to that person. Hey, this action, you said this to me, that hurt my feelings, and it made me angry. And just communicate. But like a lot of us in life, we're like that river, and we're swimming upstream, and we keep gaining a couple of feet, and then we get sent back 6 feet, and then you gotta change. You gotta learn to flow. Learn to flow. Hold on. You'll know when you're not in flow and are heading upstream. The energy is heavy, then everything feels like a burden. So in life, basically, you know you're not in flow when you're in lack. When you go to work, you feel like you're struggling at work. You look at your bank account and you feel like you're struggling financially, and mentally as well. You wake up every day and you're not your happy-go-lucky self. Then there's something off there in the universe, and you need to change it. You got to find your balance again within you. You're pushing to make things happen rather than enjoying the process. Like I always say this, guys, stop chasing after things, but become what you want, and it'll come to you. Your job is to make room and space for that positive flow of what you desire. Let go of what no longer serves you, my friends. If you made it this far in this video, let go of what no longer serves you. That's a job. That's a person. That's a lifestyle. That's a bad habit. Or even a good habit. Let go of what no longer serves you. Learn to let your emotions come to the surface and be expressed. Give them space to manifest, preventing your blockages, guys. Another law to the law of abundance is this: the law of giving and receiving. This one's really important. This law has been around for thousands of years, and Yeshua Benjamin Yosef, that's his real name, by the way. Yeshua Benjamin Yosef was Jesus' real name. That's how they said it in the ancient tongue. You know, if you met Jesus 2,000-3,000 years ago, you wouldn't say, "Hey Jesus," no, you would be, "Hey Yeshua, Yeshua, how you doing, Yeshua?" That's how you really said it. And what they don't know is your words are powerful, and so if you learn to speak proper, you can manifest more. So, but even Yeshua in the Bible talks about do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Meaning, basically what you want in life. If you're a good human being, and you be good to people, then most likely you'll attract goodness back to you. So the law of giving and receiving. Both these laws offer different aspects of the flow of energy. When you give what you seek, you're also keeping the flow of abundance in the universe circulating in your life. The beauty of giving is that it creates a vacuum and an opportunity to receive. And that's when you give, but you gotta give without expectations. There's a lot of people out there, like, they're calculated and they're very good at manipulation. So they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna give this person like this because I'll get this back." But that's giving in a way to manipulate someone to get something in return, and that's not healthy. That's not truly loving. And that'll only backfire on you in the end. But when you give without expectations, that's the true meaning of truly giving. An elegant and pure aspect of giving to others is that in truth, you're also giving to yourself. Because if you study the universe, guys, we are all one. If we're all energy, we're all of the same energy from source. And if you can look at that, like the divine that's in me is also the divine within you, then by me giving to you, I'm also giving to myself. Once again, without expectation. You know, I give my love and my free wisdom and advice to you guys freely, with no expectation. But by me giving knowledge to you, in some way, maybe, the universe will give me some knowledge of something that I need at some point later down the road. It is in giving that we receive, guys. And that's why a lot of people who manipulate or are in lack all the time, they just take. Because something inside them is broken. They haven't fixed themselves yet. And if anyone's are in that state of beingness where they feel broken inside, you have the power to fix yourself. You have the power to change your thinking, change your actions, your feelings. At any moment. It takes time and practice, but you could do it. You know, you see a lot of people where, you know, I know that I've seen multiple people and they're always in lack. They have streaks of money and success, but usually their life is always repeated with failure. Why? Because they fail. Maybe because they don't like to give. They just like to take. So what's going to happen is they get taken themselves. If they cause sabotage and failure in somebody else's life, then they're going to get sabotage and failure. Change your ways. If you choose to become the best loving human being, then best loving human beings come back into you in your life. Another way to take action with this law is through the spiritual practices of giving and donating 1/10 of the money you earn. So so they call it tithing, or I don't know, like you give, some people just take 1/10 of whatever they own and give it away. You know, by practicing that, you practice in gratitude, and sometimes it brings blessings into your life. So, but it's up to you guys. You know, I freely give if I have abundance of extra stuff, you know, and I follow my soul or my intuition when in giving. You know, sometimes I'll see somebody on the side of the road and my soul says, no, they don't deserve it. And then I'll see somebody and my soul's like, hey, give them that $5. And it might, like this happened to me the other day or a week or two ago. I only had a $20 bill. Instead of me going, this is my last $20 bill and I can't afford to give it away because I'm in lack, I'm in fear, I said no. And basically I'm like, my soul said, hey, bless this person. So I rolled out my window and I handed this person a 20. And I bet you that man was not expecting someone to give him a 20 that day. Learn to bless others, because when you bless others, you too will be blessed. Another law, the law of attention. Bell, hold on one second. Hey, my cat. Law of attention. Attaining what you desire starts with setting a clear intention. The clearer you are about your intention, the more likely it is that you'll achieve what you desire. When you combine attention with taking focused action, you can manifest your desires more quickly. One reason many of us don't realize what we want is that we aren't specific enough about it. When baking cake, you need the right ingredients, and you need to follow the right steps. Otherwise, you'll be making something else. It's the same thing with manifestation. manifesting anything else in your life, including financial prosperity or abundance. All the right ingredients must be in place. Right thought, right action, right emotion, right feelings. Guys, the law of attention. Once you're clear about what you want, you must take the right actions and do whatever it is necessary within reason to achieve it. You know, you don't want to gain wealth in a negative way. Like, there are people out there who they got that dream mansion, they got that fancy car by doing some type of shady behavior or trampling and hurting others. So yes, take action, but do it in an honorable way. You know, because it's sad because you see some of the people out there and they gain a lot of their wealth or whatever they achieved, or their materialism, they achieved it in a non-honorable way. So just be honorable. The law of manifestation. This law is closely connected to the law of attraction. Manifestation is the ability to bring in something into your physical reality. Through the law of attraction, you know that what you focus on expands. As such, focusing on the positive outcomes and results in the results that you want is vital. So focusing on positive outcomes. So in your mind, you want to think it and feel it as most positive outcome and it's vital to do that. This includes releasing old beliefs about money that no longer serve you. Releasing old beliefs. The law of manifestation works in combination with the law of attraction by creating a magnetic and drawing the energy of what you're focusing on to you. Therefore, it's imperative that you've crystal clear about what you want to manifest. Clear your mind. Be clear. Clarity is the key to manifesting your heart's desire. The ability to manifest is a powerful skill and must only be used for the highest good. Guys, because when you start learning this stuff about the universal laws, the law of manifestation and the law of attraction, in this world you could call it dark magicians and light or white magicians, black magic, white magic. It goes by many names. It's important to use this stuff in a positive way. There's people out there that use it in a negative way, but they don't realize you attract to what you put out there. So if you do it in a negative way, in a shady way, in a hurtful way, eventually it's going to come back and bite you. That's why I always choose the light over the darkness. Because you may be attracted to the darkness of this world, you know, the lust, greed, gluttony, but people don't realize that all that has the negative aspects of that come back tenfold and it's the snake biting its tail. You know, we see that symbolism, the snake biting its tail in life. So basically, you're biting yourself, you're kicking yourself, and you don't even realize it at the moment. But then it's going to come back and bite you a month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, 10 years down the road. That's why if you choose the path of light, when you choose to be loving no matter what, then usually it brings back to you lovingness. If you're honorable in your action, thoughts, and deeds when interacting with this world, and then a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, 10 years down the road, something honorable, a person places a thing, some type of honorable action will come back to you. Be mindful, my friends. So use these things that you learn in the highest good. The law of non-attachment. Are you ready for this one? The law of non-attachment, guys. Surrendering and releasing your attachment to the exact outcome you desire can be challenging. This is because, like many people, you may want to control the process. However, detaching yourself from the outcome is critically an element of manifesting your desire. So you think it, feel it, set it out there in the universe, take the action, and then you take a step back. You focus on something else in your life and just see if it comes to you. One of the ways in which we can interfere with the law, with this law, is to hold on to what we already have, including our money, particularly when there's important reason or need to spend it. Holding on to anything, in fact, blocks the free flow of energy in your life. So we see this with, like, you know, like I've did this for a long time where I'd, you know, save a couple hundred or a couple thousand, and I'm like, I want to buy this or whatever, but I shouldn't because I don't want to lose what I have. And basically, I was basically telling the universe, or manifesting lack, because I was telling myself, hey, I'm lack. If I get rid of this money, I'm in lack. So that's what it brought to me. But then I started changing how I spent money. I'm like, no, I can afford this. And then instead of hoarding my money, I spent it, and then changing my thoughts and feelings and how I treated I felt abundance in my life. It came back to me in some shape or form. Mastering the law of non-attachment requires you to have the willingness to believe that the universe is a place of abundance. This doesn't mean that you can give up all your assets and everything you own. It simply means accepting that the universe is abundant, and therefore you can create and have what you desire. So the key to this law is this: someone who has mastered manifestation is detached from the outcome. So those guys or gals out there who are really good at bringing things into their existence or manifestation, they learned to detach themselves from the outcome. They just trust the flow. Some things work in your favor, and some things don't work in your favor. And I look at that like, you know, where sometimes where I want a partner in life, you know, a good relationship, and then it fails, and then I detach myself from it, and I'm like, you know what? The universe saved me or spared me from that person for some reason, and I gotta just trust that instead of being attached to it and attached to the loss of it, and then just trust that the universe will bring me something better, or God or the Creator. Another law is this: the law of prosperity. The first thought that likely outcome that comes to your mind with the law is financial prosperity, or the law of abundance. While it does include money, the law of prosperity is much broader. Money is simply a representation of symbolism of prosperity in our physical world. So we all just chase that almighty dollar. But the law of prosperity is talking about there's a value in everything. There's a value in that good friend that comes and hangs out with you all the time. There's value in being a good human. You gotta look at the value behind everything, because prosperity is everywhere. The law also encompasses a deep sense of abundance and well-being. This includes the belief that the universe is richly abundant in all ways. An important way to activate the law is to nurture your gifts and talents, as well as to express your creativity by doing what you love through your life's work. This includes believing in and trusting yourself and your abilities. By doing so, you create a rich and fertile soil for manifesting your desires. And that's what I do, guys, is I nurtured my gifts and talents, and I use them to better my life, and I use them to give to others. And then by doing so, by me giving what prosperity I have to others, maybe through a form of knowledge or just being a kind person to hear somebody, you know, being there for somebody, you know, then down the road, someone's gonna be there for me. But on the other hand, a disempowered mindset is poor soil. So if your disempowered mindset, meaning fear, doubt, lack, negativity, anxiety, depression, sadness, is poor soil, and nothing grows in poor soil. It's very difficult to grow beautiful plants and vegetables in it when you take positive actions towards nurture. But when you take positive action towards nurturing the best of who you are, your prosperity will flourish. It doesn't make you more spiritual to keep worrying about money, because doing so blocks you from receiving your good. The most spiritual action you can take with money is to use it wisely and with love. Best thing to do with money is to use it wisely and with love. That's like one of my favorite things is to buy. a random gift for somebody. And just, you know, people don't expect it, but just, hey, I was thinking of you, here you go. Even if you, like, so your last $100, sometimes it's good to just give. Stop worrying about hoarding all the money. Just learn you are abundance. Everything around you is abundant. You're made from the same stuff. So if you emulate abundance, if you're filled with love within you, that's a value too. Like, love is priceless. So radiate loving energy outwards, caring thoughts, and more will attract to you. Another law, the law of success. You enact this law when your personal energy resonates with the energy of your desired outcome. This law works closely with the law of flow. Everything must be in alignment. You cannot be brought out of alignment when you're harboring negative thoughts about yourself and your abilities. Mindset plays an important role in achieving success. In other words, success follows you when you believe in yourself. Guys, do you believe in yourself? Because if you don't believe in yourself, then you don't believe that you can truly get what you want, that goal or dream, and then you're basically self-sabotaging yourself. You're falling out of alignment with what you really desire and want. You're falling out of alignment with abundance because because you may think that you want this, but inside yourself, you're thinking you're not worthy of it. So believe in yourself. Believe that you're abundance, that you are filled with joy and happiness, and that you attract joy. You're worthy of joy and happiness. That you're wealthy on the inside, so therefore, when you're wealthy on the inside, more wealth on the outside is going to come to you. True success comes when you achieved your goals through cooperation and by empowering others in the process. You know, that's awesome when you're like, true success is like, I acknowledge this too, like, because I've been successful in my life, but I also acknowledge that I've been helped along the way. That some of my success is due to the others helping me with my success. Another law, the law of limitless thinking. Guys, all is mind. You think about it. Our eyes, all it is our eyes see all these different rays of light that comes into our eyes, and then our mind interprets that light and makes that picture on the wall, that door that opens up, that house, that person. It's all, we're absorbing light into our mind. Our mind is a projector that creates instantly the world around us. And so through your thoughts, that's why it's so important to master your mind, my friends. To filter out every thought and every word and every image in your mind. That be in control of your mind at all times. Meaning, me, guys, I filter and process everything before I even say or speak it. So, like, I don't try to talk badly about others, because that's, when you talk badly about others, it attracts people talking badly about you. So I choose not to do that. I filter my words. If I speak as powering and uplifting, I choose my words wisely. I choose my thoughts wisely. I try to be in control of my mind, emotions, and actions at all time. I do positive actions. I do loving, caring actions. Why? Because, in a way, because I know these universal laws, and it'll bring back caring, loving actions towards me. I try my utmost not to be negative. I try my best not to be hurtful or spiteful or do some negative action to hurt others. So, this last law is this. Guys, this video is getting pretty long here, so I'm going to try to... Positive thinking, which impacts our reality, health, and well-being. It isn't a new concept. Positive thoughts add to the positive energy of the entire universe. The opposite is also true. Negative thoughts add to the negative energy. So, like, it's called mass consciousness, guys. We're all linked. We're all one. And that's why they put all that fear, doubt, lack on the news. You need this, you need that. They're portraying it because they don't want us to be abundant. So there's certain forces out there that know about the law of mass consciousness, and they use their puppeteers and things that they control and manipulate to steer the mind of the masses. But by you changing your thoughts to positivity, you can also help change others' thoughts to positivity. Because you are a magnetic, radiant being. So you choose to be loving, kind, compassionate. And that is now your character. And you go out into the world and you're like a lighthouse or beacon to the world. And other people see that, they're like, hey, why is that person so radiant and loving? And then they subconscious level see that, intuitively see that, and then they choose to, like, hey, I like that what that is, and I want to be like that. A key aspect of manifesting is your willingness and ability to let go of thinking that you're missing something. So let go of you're missing something. Instead, take time to feel grateful for what you already brought into your world. Most of all, joyfully embrace your ability to create and pursue everything that you want to have and experience in your life. You can do this by being open and willing to let new and positive experiences come to you. So guys, I don't hold the answers, all the answers. I do this video because in this modern world, we all want a new car. You know, let's face it. We all want a house. You know, maybe we want that, that mansion, but you gotta be thankful for what you already have. Like, guys, I dream about having a giant mansion with, 10 rooms. Yes, but then I gotta realize I already have a nice 3-bedroom house. I have a steady roof over over me where I don't have to worry about where I'm gonna sleep tomorrow. I have a fridge full of food. I'm thankful. And we as human beings gotta remind ourselves that what we already have. So that'd be like, oh, what I'm missing. More. Get out of that mindset. Because when you do more, you become hungry for the materialism of this world. Take a step back. Be grateful for what you do have. And then also give. By giving, you also receive. A lot of people just take, and they, like for me, it's like I just naturally help out others if I can. If I'm called to, I will help them. So I suggest to you guys, master your mind, master your emotions. Get out of that lack mindset. You are abundance. You are made of the same stuff of the Creator. I wish you the best, guys. And this video goes out to my friend Josh, who was giving me. I was at work the other day. He's like, "You don't make many YouTube videos anymore." And it's not that I don't make them. It's just I get busy, guys, and I got a lot of irons in the fire. And I only want to make stuff when I'm called to make something. But yeah, and then for all those out there, like, share, and subscribe. By you guys, like literally. If you click on my video and then you send it, through your through Facebook or Instagram, and you send it to all your friends, you're helping me spread my word. And some people need help and need some wisdom and knowledge. So like, share, and subscribe, guys. It really helps me. Thank you. I wish you all the best, and believe in yourselves. Believe in yourself. Today you're going to change your life. But you can't change your life by just thinking that you're going to change it. Take the actions necessary. Listen to your soul. Yeah, your intuitive compass, your moral compass inside you. It's telling you every second of the day, hey, change this about yourself. Do this. Not do this. And if there's certain bad behaviors or toxic traits, it takes about 2 weeks of not doing something to create a habit. So if you are doing certain behaviors, go 2 weeks without it. And usually it gets easier and easier. Willpower. Use your willpower. Say no. And sometimes you have to say no to yourself. Because you know the same things you guys do in your lives are stopping you from that abundance. Or you know, like I also talk about people who are lacking in abundance. They chase money, or they chase money in a wrong way. So they do certain jobs that could gain fast money, but also when you gain fast money, you can also lose that money just as fast. You know, when you're pursuing money, do it honorably, an honorable career, and then because everything, guys, it affects you. Like attracts like. If you're gaining money or abundance in a toxic way, then you're going to attract toxic people and toxic things into your life. And then, in essence, you're only poisoning yourself even worse. And eventually, a month, 6 months, a year, 10 years down the road, it'll backfire on you. But if you do it in an honorable, positive way, then it'll come back to you in an honorable and positive way. Anyway, guys, I'm done rambling on. I wish you the best. God bless you.